Hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back. This is Cleanshot and today we're going to talk about my active sniper loadout that I'm using for all the gameplays that I'm playing so far. We're going to start from top to bottom, but before we get into that, I'm going to talk about the sniper that I'm using. I am using a complete custom VSR-10. I have built it to be silent and to make those long range shots without being heard or spotted. To go in depth on the parts that I'm using, it takes kind of a while, so I'll make a special video for that. That will come out pretty soon. On top of the sniper, I have a really nice scope. It's made by Swiss Arms. It's a 4x40, really wide screen to view at, and yeah, just perfectly clear image. On top of that, I have the camera to follow those BB shots, and I'm using the Headgear Legend 3 with a special 35mm lens. However, there was no mount for this camera, so I built one myself. This is a 3D printed mount covering all the basics you needing and still protecting your camera. This box is now for sale as well. If you want the best quality footage, get yourself this camera, get yourself this case, and you're ready to go. On front we have a GoPro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition to make those selfie cam shots. Nothing really special, just to make the footage. Anyways, that's it for the sniper rifle build. Like I said, you can find more about the details about the gun in the description down below. But in order to make those long range shots, you need good quality ammunition. And I'm lucky enough to work together with Hotshot from now on. And they have gave me the opportunity to build my own BB. They are the same as theirs, but they have a really nice sticker. I present you guys the Cleanshot heavyweight BBs. 0.45 grams, they are the same as the Hotshots. They're giving me the excellent range and accuracy that I want to get out of my sniper rifle. However, you can get these BBs with a special sticker on it. It's nothing really fancy, but in this way you are supporting the channel on making these gameplays for you guys. They're only a little bit more expensive, but if you want to get them, of course, the link is again in the description. Now let's move on to the loadout. So I'm going to undress slowly for you guys to show you the parts that I'm using. And on top I have a Cryptek Mandrake camouflage boonie made by Your Tactical. This is a really nice, easy boonie. The flaps are quite nice as well. What can you say about a boonie? Well, what's more interesting is on the camera side. This is also a GoPro. It's the Hero 4 Black Edition, and I have a special microphone attached to it to make the better sound for during the gameplays. I noticed the GoPro isn't as good as a decent microphone. It might look clumsy, but underneath here is just a really tiny microphone, as you can see. This is just for the wind and protection so the microphone doesn't get damaged. In order to attach this, I also have a special 3D printed mount based on the Brain Exploder mount, but getting fixed to the camera case. However, it was really wobbly because of the weight, so a little strap on top will make sure the footage isn't as shaky when I'm running around. That's it for the boonie. Then we go into the goggles. The goggles are made by MFH. It's a really simple goggle design. Underneath a regular mesh mask attached with a few zip ties to make sure you're not really getting pressed against your cheeks or your nose. I also made a video on how to assemble this together. It's an older video, but you can still check it out. The link is in the description. Let's go further down and we can check out the sling attachment. This is a 1-point sling that I attached to my HR that we will talk later about. Just easy hanging on the rail point on the sniper. Meaning the sniper can still tilt a little bit, I can still aim, but I still have a really nice comfortable way of playing. On the left we have a camelback hose thingy just to drink during your battle. Of course, get hydrated, especially in this really nice weather. All of this is attached to the H-harness made by Condor. This is a 4-point grip on your battle belt on the front and on the back. And this means that your battle belt is also being carried by your shoulders. Really comfortable. You barely notice it's there, but your sling is attached to it for hanging your rifle on instead of your neck. And also the camelback is attached. Really comfortable, lightweight, and still really maneuverable. So let's go further down to the battle belt. On the left side I have 2 grenade pouches made by Enola Gay. On the right side, this point, I have a BB grenade, really useful for clearing rooms. This one is made by a company in France and it's called Nova 38. They also have the other version that's also capable of using the same system, and that's this one. It's just a shell, you can put it together and it will also fire BBs. I will probably do some more gameplay with these guys. I really love them, a really wide spread of BBs and easy to use. On the other pouch I have a smoke grenade. This smoke grenade is really useful for getting in cover when there is no cover. This is made by Enola Gay, wide spreading of smoke. They also come in bigger sizes or different types. Really like them, just easy to have, and a kind of must have for active sniping gameplay to get out of enemy territory when you're about to be attacked. Further to the left, my first pouch, and that's a regular pistol pouch containing a small high kappa magazine for my pistol. Further down, I have 2 high caps for my high kappa as well, just giving you some extra ammunition when you're playing your game. 50 rounds or 28 rounds is a big difference. You're more comfortable with high caps going into rooms knowing you have plenty of ammo, and if you need a quick reload, there's also a pouch that's going to do a quick release. The first pouch is a click system and also some Velcro. The other one is just regular Velcro, and we got a fast draw one to keep you going on that fast reload. All of these pouches are also made by Your Tactical, of course again in the Cryptic Mandrake paint job. On the right side I have 3 pistol pouches, the same as the other pistol pouch on the left. They come with a click system and some Velcro, and in here I have a 50 round magazine made by Action Army. They're really useful, you can hold more rounds and you can also see how many BBs there's still in there. This will make your game so much easier, you won't get out of ammo without knowing it just by checking it once in a while. The only downside of magazines in this VSR is that it's really hard to get them out. So underneath there's a small 3D print to make sure your finger can grip the magazine and you can pull it out easier. These are also for sale, you can also check them out, they're also linked in the description down below. But to use those magazines, of course, I need a pistol as well. I have it on the right side in a SideTech holster, easy to get, I'm completely free to get it. You can put it out, and this is the Tokyo Marui High Kappa. This is a really awesome gun, but to get a little bit more range and accuracy out of it, I did some upgrades on it. It has a full Maple Leaf Crazy Jet hop-up system that is making those insane long-range shots. I think you can make over 40-45 meters easy. But also on close range, it is really an accuracy beast. The elbows, the knees, you can just shoot it and you will get it. A lovely pistol, would really recommend you guys to get one of these if you want a proper sidearm. Now we're going to the back. And the back is something not really interesting, but useful to have. On the back we have a small admin pouch. The admin pouch will contain maybe BBs and a bigger smoke grenade, like this one if you're really in a hurry to get out of there, or just some batteries whatsoever. Just regular stuff during the regular game. And of course, not to forget that knife to take some knife kills when you're getting close to your enemies. Well, that's a complete battle belt setup that I am using. Like I said, lightweight, just the necessary things that I need to get. Most of them are made by Your Tactical, except for the Enola Gay grenade holsters. But a really useful setup. Going further down, just my regular combat pants, made by Your Tactical as well. Nice knee pads, nice camouflage pattern, pockets on all sides for your death rack or anything you need. And of course on the bottom, just some regular shoes made by Magnum. These boots are waterproof, so they make it easy to go through thicker areas where there's a lot of dense grass as well, without getting your socks wet. Well, that's it for the combat pants and my shoes, but not to forget also protect your gloves. They're really useful for when you're climbing stuff or when you're holding to stuff in the field, because you can get your hands hurt. Or when the BB impacts on your fingers, you need some kind of protection. These ones are made by MFH, they are just in OD green. I really like them, they're really comfortable, and yeah, what can you say about gloves? They're good, take them. And of course, the shirt itself, also made by Your Tactical. And it's also just in the Cryptic Mandrake camouflage. One patch on this side and the other patch on this side will make my game ready to go. So anyways, that's the loadout for the gameplay that I am using. It's an active gameplay loadout. All the necessary things you need. I hope it was interesting and useful for you. And if you want to build your own loadout, like I said, everything is linked in the description down below. Definitely check it out if you want to get your own items. And I will see you guys on the next video. And that of course will be a regular gameplay video. Or who knows, maybe something crazy. Oh shit! Hello!